What consistently leaves you disappointed, but you just keep trying? Thinking my job will get better. Edit. Thanks everyone for my first ever awards. I never expected this reaction. Happy to announce I have a job interview next week, so here's hoping. I left a job after 15 years. They were never going to improve, and I was a fool, too afraid of change or too complacent in the convenience to take the risk. This only benefits them. They were underpaying me by at least $5 per hour and taking advantage of my good nature and apprehension to leaving. It honestly made my anxiety so much worse in ways I hadn't realized until I left. What I'm saying is, find a way out. My job as a teacher. Life. Edit. Thanks for the concern, but I'm not suicidal. Just really tired. Amen. COVID shut down the world and upped my workload at the same time. I've been tired every day for 2 years now. I'm too young to feel this bad. The Toronto Maple Leafs. Found it. I knew it'd be here. Even though it's not a hockey-related sub, I knew it. Relationships? Same fam. As soon as the honeymoon phase is over and the relationship shifts to a comfortable domestic partnership, either one or both parties lose interest. At least in my experience anyway. Probably not like that for everyone else though. Tinder. Trusting other people. Yes, I've been let down more times than an inflatable castle. Interviewing for a good paying job. Trying to make friends. I understand I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but it hurts being the outcast sometimes. I keep being friendly though. I feel you. I once had a therapist ask, how do you define a friend? I thought about it for a while and said, I guess someone who is willing to meet me for a coffee when I need someone to talk to. My closest friend moved during quarantine. The other friends I have, guess they are just acquaintances. I was so depressed and isolated, and just wanted to get out of the house about 6 months ago. I asked so many friends out for coffee or lunch, and there was always an excuse, or they said sure and then cancelled. I know they didn't understand how much I needed a friend right then, but is a cup of coffee really such a hard commitment? Makes me feel like there is something wrong with me that I can't make friends. Maybe I just annoy everyone and I don't know why. But I keep going. I guess sometimes that's the best we can do. Making friends and being around family. I'm your new mom now. Dinner is at 6, and we can talk about your day. Trying to keep in contact with my one-sided friendships. I just cut off my best friend after 5 years of maintaining a one-sided friendship. Took me way too long to realize she was only my friend when it was convenient for her to have me as a friend. Trying to lose weight. I'm shocked that nobody has said sex yet. I dated a girl for 2 years who could not climax, and trust me, I tried my dimmer darndest. So I imagine from her perspective it was painfully disappointing to want intimacy but not get any fulfillment out of it. After we broke up, I slept around a bit and rediscovered how awesome it feels to sleep with someone that actually gets something out of the experience. Such a good feeling. Smoked turkey drumsticks. Every year at the fair I get one, as if I had completely forgotten that I told myself I don't like them the prior year. Twizzlers? They look and smell like they might be tasty, but they always just taste like vaguely cherry flavored wax. I actually kinda like them for this exact reason, lol. No idea why. Like I'm fully aware they are bland cherry wax sticks. But they hold a special place in my heart. Auditioning for film/theater. Huge reason why I quit acting. Couldn't stand the constant hope and disappointment, even over the smallest dumbest roles. Eventually I realized nobody is casting my type at all anymore. So I pivoted to working tech, and I've made a career of it. Working a trade in the arts can be far more rewarding, or at least makes for a better paycheck. The sushi at Costco. ETA, this is not fresh sushi made there. The brand is Okami. Don't buy. Why do this to yourself, huh? You're better than this. Trying to find someone to love. I think I'm going to give up because I'm getting nowhere with it. I don't know what point you're at in your search, but you should try taking a different look at the relationship. You may be focusing on the wrong aspects, such as only looking for love. This could be blinding you. Love means so much more than what you think. Try just meeting people first, see where it goes. You can meet new people from them and try new things, which can change your views. Be patient. There's someone for everyone. Just be happy with yourself first. Reddit. I keep coming back for the occasional interesting conversation or comment thread, but I mostly just get disappointed by how depressed so many people on Reddit are. Not saying it's their fault for being depressed, but it just gets to be a lot of negative energy. See the majority of this post's responses for examples. Having an open and reasonable discussion on any political subreddit. Wrong, you're brainwashed, you're just being unreasonable, ha. The irony, you're probably a 14 years edgelord and a 41 years living in your mama's basement. Ever heard of Vietnam, loser? They're thieves. Pedophiles. Lizards. Communists. Furries? If you believe that, then you're just part of the problem. Trying to enjoy my free time like I used to. It's weird how at a certain age you stop truly enjoy your free time, either because you're thinking about how soon it might end or you're too exhausted from work to give a figure. Claw machines. My self-esteem. Life. It is beginning to feel like insanity trying to get anything worthwhile from it. Owning a house. Yes. The cost and maintenance owning a home is just draining. None of our neighbors are very friendly, so there is that. Trying to take 2 strokes off my golf game. Hi in Mr. Meeseeks, look at me. Getting through the day, it's just draining. Being an adult. It sucks ass. Respectfully disagree. Every day of my adult life has been better than any day I had while living at home and in school. Society in general. Every time I feel I have seen the worst that humanity has to offer, someone or a group of someones show up with the hold my beer attitude. Lottery tickets. I've got a feeling. This time will be different. My faith in humanity. Growing indoor plants. Making mayonnaise. Earning a paycheck. Dating. I joked with my friends that I had to stop dating while I'm trying to get a new job because there's only so much disappointment I can take. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Don't forget Sunday night when you start stressing about going to work on Monday. Any competitive multiplayer video game with teammates. I've noticed over the years that I only get invested in solo competitive games. It was StarCraft and SC2 many years ago, and recently I've gotten into teamfight tactics. I can own my own mistakes and work on it, but I don't want to work through the ups and downs of good versus bad teammates. Ordering fries from home. They always arrive cold. Get an air fryer, they reheat fries back to perfection. My 24-year-old daughter. I love her with all my heart and soul, but her addiction is disappointing. She lies constantly. She doesn't see my grandson misses her. I am constantly trying to get her to go to rehab. I tell her how important she is. I only speak to her in kind, loving words. She makes promises then disappears for weeks, sometimes up to a month, only to contact me again and restart the process of lies and false promises. I do not give her money. She doesn't stay at my house, she lives on the streets and couch hops at her friends' houses, so I don't have much contact with her. She knows I don't approve of her lifestyle, but I also make sure she knows I love her. My younger daughter was murdered a few years ago. It devastated my family. On the 3-year anniversary of my younger daughter's death, my older daughter fell into addiction. This is coming from an alcoholic and an addict. You cannot make an addict change. You can't. I know that's hard and so painful. But harsh realities are the only way an addict can even get close to wanting to change. When you're addicted to something, it feels like your lifeline. It feels like your truest and only friend. No matter what, you have to remember you have to take care of yourself and your grandson. If she wants to change, then she has to make the steps to do it. I'm so sorry you're going through this. But please take care of yourself first. You've done all you can. Edit, I didn't expect this to blow up, or receive so much positive response. Thanks for making my day and sharing your stories, guys. There's always hope. Remember that. Just hold yourself accountable. Accept the support when you're given it, and please don't give up on yourself. Making non-awkward conversation with strangers. Props for actually trying.